Alright guys, we're getting ready for another year of fantastic My Life Matters Club at Oak Lane. In lieu of a meeting, I figured I could just shoot a video and everybody could watch that and we'll cover the essence of what we need to cover and not have to take time out of our Labor Day to get together. First things first, if you have not picked up your year one curriculum, the curriculum that we're going to be doing this year in My Life Matters, we have a notebook for you. Come to the office, pick one of these up. In it has the curriculum. The first 9 weeks are printed out for you. As you go through it, you'll look and notice that we've pared the curriculum down quite a bit. It is basically after the first 3 sessions, which are always a little different than the main My Life Matters intro. You'll notice that each of your lessons fit on one page. There's a series of get to know you questions, and then there will be the lesson on the back side. We're going to do the get to know you questions every single week. Let me tell you why. We really want to get to know the kids and make a better effort this year of really getting to know them. These questions are a little bit different than the ones we've done in the past, that list of 100 questions. These get to know you questions help you to get to really know who the person is, what's going on in their life, elements about their life. So we worked through that list. We pulled some of the favorite ones out, some of the better ones out, and we've left away some of the silly ones. If you still have that list, I'm still going to use that for this and that. I'm going to use it for time fillers. I'm going to use it just in hanging out, maybe during homework, maybe during the snack time. But these questions that we're going to do, part of our lesson time, we'll do get to know you stuff. We're going to really just peel back some layers of who these kids are and get to know them. So if you have any questions about the lesson, just let me know. Send me a text message, call me, send me an email. Just catch up with me, and I'll let you know about it. Also, we're in this, there's 2 different things. You have the first journal, I'll tell you about that in a minute, and then there's a calendar for the year that you have right here on the inside of your notebook that gives you some key dates for club this year. So we decided to go away with Team the Theme. It worked great for a couple teams, and other teams were like, my team just knew they would never win, and they just didn't try. We've got something new this year that's going to take the place of Team and Theme, that's going to accomplish the purpose of giving you a tool for motivating your kids to do what you want them to do, but there's no element of competition in it. So what we're going to have is a scale, a ruler, a 100-point scale, and the kids will be able to earn, the teams will be able to earn 15 points every single week. There'll be 5 points they can earn in large group, and there'll be 10 points they can earn during small group time. Attached to this email, you're going to find a list of ways the kids can earn points each week. In large group, if everybody, if kids get there, they're quiet during the teaching time, they'll get a point. If they're participating, they're going to get a point. If they're doing music, they're going to get a point. So they'll be able to earn up to 5 points in large group and 10 points in small group. When they get to 100 points, they get a pizza party. It has nothing to do with any other team. It's not a race. It's not a competition. One team might get to 100, and the time it takes another team to get to, they might get to 100 twice, and the time it takes a second team to get there once. If you want your pizza party quicker, do what was required of you quicker, but you get it the pace that you keep. I love this idea. It has all the elements of motivating things, motivating kids to value what we value, but it's not tied to a competition, and it's going to be really good. So no Team of Theme, but we will have be able to earn pizza party based on the behavior. We're also going to take away candy from large group. Candy will not be tied to large group this year. Candy will be solely tied on small group every single week. If your kids are listening in your small group, that's when you decide to give them candy. How am I going to go about it? The same way we do it. If you do what you're supposed to do, we'll have 3 pieces. I'm actually going to take, we did a large group and have like 3 bowling pins or 3 balloons, or I might just leave 3 pieces of candy out. And as kids listen, they get to keep their candy. If they talk, I'll take away a piece of candy. They'll only get 2. I'll take another one. Well, I can put it back. If kids are great, I can give them 4 pieces of candy, but I'll have some way that the kids can watch and see if they're getting their candy or not. Candy's totally up to you how you want to do it in your small group. Figure out what works best for you. So this year, we're going to do these, instead of doing a Bible study book, we decided to make this into a journal, a theme booklet. And so how this is going to work is super, super, super simple. The kids will use this book all 3 weeks. So week one, when we're teaching the kid the big idea, we're teaching them what the verse is. They will open this booklet up to the first page. This is all that they will use of it. You hand it to them, write your name on the front, write your team name on it in case they get left around. We know where to put them. We open them up. They have a spot to write the big idea. It talks a little bit about it. They have a section to write what they learned, and it has the verse written out and the coloring page. So if you're going over, getting them to review it, they can read it right here. A couple teams are using something like this. Now it's going to be provided for you, and it's going to be really neat. You finish up with week one, their lesson, close it up, put it back in your box, keep it there. Week two, open this book up. We're in the prayer week. Open it up. Let's review. What did we learn last week? What's going on with the verse? When we say it, let's review it. Let's go over it. You've got a sheet of paper that the kids can look at it, read it, and then make sure they can see those words and know those words instead of knowing it just sound like in the song sometimes. You get ready to teach week two. Flip over to the next page. What we have here, prayer sheet. This looks really blank and really simple for a reason. This is going to go right along with your lesson plan. It's going to give a spot to write things down on. They'll have a spot over here to write prayer requests down. Finish week two's lesson, close it up, put it back. Week three, review, prayer lesson, review what you talked about, but also, hey, you were praying for these things. Did you see God answer those things? Did you see God moving in any way? Did you see how God provided? Did you see how God gave comfort? So there's a really easy built-in way to follow up with prayer requests, and I'm really excited about that. Week three, we'll go to the next spot. We have a Bible lesson that we always do. It's in your curriculum. And then we're going to have a Bible study booklet. Well, the rest of this booklet is what they're going to take home. And it's going to be 5 days instead of 7 days. One neat thing that I think is going to happen is the kids are not going to just handle this booklet week 3. They'll handle it week 1, week 2. They'll take it home week 3. They'll bring it back. What that means is it's not going to be brand new, fresh, then they've spent time with it. And I hope that it's going to encourage them to help bring it back. I'm pretty excited about it. Also in the back is a glossary with words in the passages they don't know. And it's going to go along with the first day where they can write words and meanings for words they don't know. You'll get one of these when you get the first curriculum. And it's going to be the same basic outline for each day this year in the book. And we're doing it a little bit different. You'll be able to go through and figure that out. A couple of you asked what team that you're going to be on. Well, the reality is I don't quite know yet. Why? I don't know how many kids are coming and what grades. If you want to move up with the kids that you had last year, let me know. You have first dibs to move up with your kids. We value relationships, so if you want to move up, you have that chance to do that. 2 more things. Number 1 is electives. I really want electives to be absolutely amazing this year. So I want every single person, every single week doing an elective. Have your elective pick out beforehand. Have it ready before a club. I'll still have the box with the card games, with some craft ideas. I'll have all those things that are ready. So use those things. Have an elective when have them ready so when I say, hey, these are electives we're doing, be there right away to hold up your electives and say what's going on. Lastly, is we've created a My Life Matters Oak Lane Facebook page. Why? I just see a lot of people are keeping up with Facebook really well, and we're going to be able to give you important information on Facebook. I'll also send emails if you don't use Facebook, don't worry. And I will also, we'll just be able to put electives and feed off of each other's ideas using that Facebook page. We'll be able to share stories. A lot of people have been using it, requesting it. This year we decided to go ahead and try it out. That's an overview of what's coming for Club. Club starts Thursday, guys. I'm so excited. It is going to be a fantastic year. We've been getting forms in. We're still working on putting them in. I have no idea how many we have right now, but I imagine we're going to grow by a few kids this year. The school's grown by a few kids this year, and so I'm just really looking forward to it. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know, and I'll see you guys Thursday. I'm praying for you. If possible, be there by 2:45. You'll have time to set your room up, set your small group area up, and we'll be able to pray for a couple minutes before the kids get there. Looking forward to it. Love you guys. I'm ready to see you.